Okay, good morning, second graders. Today we're going to learn how to add 2-digit and 3-digit numbers using our fun base 10 blocks. Before we start, I want to go over what each block represents and how we can manage to fit that in our lesson. So, this is a flat. This is called a flat. It represents the number 100. We have 10 going horizontally, 10 going vertically, so altogether that means 100. This is a rod, and this rod represents the number 10. This is a unit, and this represents the number 1. So something that I really want to show y'all before we get started is that if we have 10 units, we can regroup this into a rod. So 10 of these equals a rod. Now, an even cooler thing is that 10 rods equals one flat, which represents the number 100. So we can regroup certain blocks to make a new one. Let's get started. This is our question. Maddie had a large seashell collection. She started out with 65 seashells, and after her trip to the beach, she found 115 more seashells. How many seashells does Maddie have total now? So, okay. So she's got 65 seashells. We're going to now get 6 rods because each represents 10. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. That represents what she had before she found the 115 seashells. Now we're going to get some ones. So this is 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Now we're going to add the 115 that she found during her beach vacation. So this is 100. We're going to use a 10, and then we're going to use 5 ones. So you've got 100, 10, and 5, 115 here. So we see that together when we're going to add this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to add our flats. We only have 1, so that's 100. Then we're going to add our rods, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 100 plus 70. So now we're going to add our units together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So since we have 10 ones, we can take those out and regroup it with a rod. So now we have 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. So total, she has 180 seashells. We use block models because it allows us to see what our numbers land on in the ones, in the hundreds, and the thousands. Ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands place. So when we write it out, we always want to write out the 100, the larger number on top. And then we have, so this is going to be our ones, our tens, our hundreds. We're just going to write these little columns so we can separate it. So 5 plus 5 is 10, and we wouldn't write 10 because if we would have to carry the 1 on the tens side. So we're just going to write a 0, and then we're going to add the 1 into our tens place because we do have 10 ones. And then we're going to add our tens together. We have 6, 7, plus that 1 that we added, 8. And then we only have 100 in our column, so we just bring that down, and that gives us the exact same answer, 180. So we can either use, so the block models allows us to see where each individual number lies on. And that is how we find the answer. And so today, y'all can go home and tell your family and friends that y'all learned how to add 2-digit and 3-digit numbers while using a block 10 model. Yes.
You need to show another model, Danny.
Huh?
You're supposed to show 2 models.
Oh, I was gonna transition. I thought we paused and then
no,
we
just
keep
keep
going?
going. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Alright guys, so another way to find the answer to this problem, we can use a linear model. So, let's read the question once again. Maddie had a large seashell collection. She started out with 65 seashells, and after her trip to the beach, she found 115 more seashells. How many seashells does Maddie have total now? So let's draw our number line. You can do. I like to put the first number first because the larger number first, because it makes the entire problem a little bit easier. Rather than having to add a larger number, you can just add the smaller one to it. In addition, it doesn't really matter which number you choose to put in order because you're going to get the same answer. In addition, it doesn't matter. So let's start off with 115. So we have, this is our ones, our 5 is in our ones place, and the 6 is in our 10th place. So we